in the sky.
After you plug in your SD card, photos should automatically pop up, but if it doesn't, just click it on the bottom of your screen. Then here are all your photos. So you could either select the ones that you want or just import them all. To select them, you click on your first photo, hold shift, and then click on your last photo. On the top of your screen, you have the options to import the photos you selected or import all of your photos. So you get to choose what you want. After you pick your option, there's this new screen will pop up, and if you click on this little pie looking circle in the corner, it will tell you how many photos are importing. Once all your photos are done importing, you just close photos because it will get in the way later. You also want to eject your SD card by double clicking it. Go up to the top and press action and click eject no name or whatever your SD card is called. Okay, to open up iMovie, you might have an icon at the bottom of your screen, but if you don't, open it up in Launchpad. Once iMovie finally opens, it would look like this. It usually takes about 1 to 5 minutes to open. Before you add your photos, go up to the top where it says iMovie and go down to Preferences. This little screen will pop up, and just make sure your photo duration is at 0.1 seconds so your pictures go fast enough, and make sure the photo placement is fixed. The photo duration should be at 0.1 seconds so the pictures play at 10 frames per second. Just close out of this little screen. Now it's time to add your photos. Your photos should be in the album last import since we just imported them. Click the first photo in the album, hold shift, and then click the last photo in the album and drag the photos down into this gray part of the screen. Now you'll have to wait a little bit for all of these to import. Next I'll show you how to add your own audio recordings to your videos. Let's say I want to give this fella right here a voice. To do that, I would press this little microphone right here. And when I click on it, this red dot will appear. And when you click on this, it will give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And then you would just say what you wanted to say. Just press the button again to end it. If you scroll to the end of your audio and you realize you don't like a part of it, you could just hold in the very end, click and hold down, and just drag it to shorten it. You can also drag and shorten the beginning as well if you wanted to. If you want to raise the volume, hold that little dark green bar in the middle and go up to raise it and go down to lower it. Now you might want to add a sound effect or something. So you will go up to the top where you see My Media, and then next to it you say Audio. Click on Audio. And on the side you'll see iTunes, Sound Effects, and GarageBand. And now click and you could add any of the audios you want from maybe a song or a sound effect that they give you. You just pick whatever you want and drag it down into your video. You could shorten the clip or change the volume the same way you did with your own audio recording. If you decide you want to choose a different sound effect, to remove the one you already have, double click it, go to the top and press edit and then cut. And now you could choose a new one. When you're done editing your video, if you go to the top corner, it will give you a bunch of share options so you could share your video with your friends. So those were the basics of how to use iMovie to edit stop motions.